I apologize for the way I acted and how I said those things. Completely inexcusable. Now, do I apologize for what I've said? Like what I said? Prime example, the enemy within. That I believe peaceful protesting doesn't work, just like voting. I mean, voting is a botched and rigged system, just like the court system. When I said that the courts is where our rights have been compromised the most, and all that stuff, what I said, no, I'm not going to apologize for that. Some people may say that I'm too prideful for being a volunteer firefighter. You're right to say that. It's good to have pride in something that you like to do. But being too prideful, that's where the arrogance comes from. Really, it's unfair for me to call someone that I still don't like arrogant when I was arrogant too. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that really, I've been a hypocrite. I've been a hypocrite. Now, like I said, do I apologize for what I've said? No. I mean, it's the truth. That we are our own worst enemy. We are the enemy within, right? Do I apologize for the way I've acted? Yes. And how I said those things? Yes. But like I said, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. I just, look at people who say some cliche things, Wolverines and all that kind of stuff. And, people who say, well, that's the reason why we have the Second Amendment. For its intended, why don't we just use the Second Amendment for its intended purpose? And then they say, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty, but then they don't do anything. It's not just me. You got other people. I see people on Guns and Gadgets channel, saying those same worn out comments, quotes, and all that. Looks like the tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Now, like I said, I'm not going to apologize for what I said. Like, I believe a civil war is not going to happen because, again, in my opinion, actually, it's the truth, that the public, the American people, prefer to live comfortable, peaceful lives. And it's really sad. It took me, 6 years after I graduated high school back in 2006. Back in 2012, I actually learned that I have rights. Now, how those rights were given to me, that's up for debate, because it does say creator in the Declaration of Independence. Now, do I see an importance of prepping? Yes, I do. Just don't go overboard with it. Prime example, when you try to sell fear to get people to prepare for something that might not happen, who knows? World War III, we probably won't see World War III in our lifetime. We probably won't see a rebellion, the Civil War in our lifetime. Who knows? I wish I could see in the future and tell you when exactly, what time, the date, the day, and all that, month, year, when a Civil War starts. I wish I had the power of foresight. Quite honestly, I wish I had the powers of Superman, to be quite honest. So that's it. So the ball is in your court. I actually apologized to two people. I'm not going to say who. And as a result of what's going on right now, it's not just because, you know, something happened and all that kind of stuff. It's not just because of that. Number one thing, actually, two things. I actually had the opportunity to talk to someone yesterday. I'm not going to say who. We talked for a good hour, at least an hour. And I told him exactly what I'm all about, you know. Told him I'm a constitutionalist and a libertarian. I prefer to be a libertarian. I believe in individual freedom. Like I said, when people who go around and say, some people who go around and say that rights are contingent to other people's rights, I disagree. In fact, that's not true whatsoever. There's a reason why, you know, you have people, especially me, who say that my rights don't end. My rights don't end where your feelings begin. There's a reason for that. A very good reason. But like I said, do I see an importance of prepping? Yes. Who knows if we'll see a World War III? Like I said, it might be strictly conventional. Maybe it'll start off conventional, then go into nuclear war. Are those people, you know, are we on the same side? I would say yes. But are we on the same page? To me, not so much. People don't agree with open carrying because, you know, they use personal feelings as just give their personal opinion about it. At the end of the day, opinions are, you know, like some people say, well, most people, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them. But it's also personal feelings. So it doesn't matter. In my state, in Virginia, open carry is still legal. Just like Michigan, just like, I don't know, Kentucky, you know, open carry states. But some of those states are constitutional carry. Now, the whole constitutional carry, why do we need to, have bills or laws, constitutional carry laws to begin with, when it's pretty clear what the Second Amendment says? And I'm not going to apologize for saying that the Second Amendment does not grant you rights. It doesn't grant you the right to own and carry firearms. It simply protects your right to carry and own firearms. That's what I believe. So on with just like the First Amendment, the Third, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, Seventh, Eighth, Ninth, 10th, you name it. But anyways, look what's going on out there right now. Never mind Ukraine. I could care less what's going on in Ukraine. And like I said, I believe that the U.S. needs to stop being the world police. The ATF just threatened people who have FRT triggers because they want to make laws to appease their egos. That's just how it is. And look, now the ATF is going to say, well, now you're trying to make fun of us and all that. No, it's the truth. I despise the ATF. I can't stand the ATF. I despise feminists. I despise feminism and all that. You know, feminism back in the old days, it actually had some meaning to it. But nowadays, it's just nothing more than, a bunch of women preaching about equality, especially amongst the radical feminists who preach about equality, but really, when it comes to people that they don't agree with, that's when it becomes a problem to them. And that's when they backpedal, backtrack, and all that. Oh, no equality for you. That's a bunch of bullshit. Sorry. Been coughing and coughing up blood, just a little bit of it. I know the reason why, because of the freaking chemicals I deal with at work. And not only that, I've been actually working a lot here lately. You know, washing cars and all the other stuff. And so, that's it. I hope you have